I destroyed my relationship, and now I'm living in guilt. Okay, so I'm Joel, 24M. I messed up. Big time. I had this amazing girlfriend, Sarah. We were like the perfect couple, or so I thought. Then I went and ruined everything. We were out drinking with friends, and I got way too drunk. I don't even remember what the fight was about, but I said some hurtful things. I saw the look on her face, and it was like a punch to the gut. Her eyes just went dead. I'll never forget it. I've been living with this guilt ever since. I've called her a million times, left a bunch of desperate voicemails, and even went to her apartment, but she won't even open the door. I feel like crap. My friends keep telling me to give her space, that she'll come around. But it's been days, and I'm going crazy. I can't eat, can't sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I see her face. I keep replaying the fight in my head, wishing I could take back what I said. So, last night, I wrote her a letter. Like a real, handwritten letter. I poured my heart out and told her how sorry I was, how much I messed up, and how much I love her. I didn't try to make excuses or justify my actions. I just owned up to being a complete idiot. I didn't expect her to reply, but she did. She texted me, "Can we talk?" We met up at this coffee shop, the place where we had our first date. It was brutal. I laid it all out there, told her I knew I screwed up and that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to fix things. She was still really hurt, but she said she'd think about it. It's been a slow process, and I'm still dealing with the guilt. But I'm learning that you can't just erase the past. You have to learn from it and try to be a better person. So, Reddit? AITA? Yeah, I know I am. But how do you stop feeling this awful? How do you move forward when you've hurt someone you love this much? TLDR, I, 24M, got drunk, hurt my girlfriend, and now I'm drowning in guilt. I wrote her a letter, and we talked, but I don't know how to stop feeling like the world's biggest a-hole. Update. Hey, everyone. So, a few days have passed since my last post, and I wanted to give you guys an update on the situation with Sarah. First off, thanks for all the advice and support. A lot of you said I needed to give her space, but also show that I was serious about changing, and that really hit home. Well, Sarah and I have been talking slowly. It's not like everything's back to normal, not even close. But we're having conversations now, which is a huge step. We've met up a couple more times. I've been focusing on listening to her, letting her vent, and just acknowledging how badly I messed up. No excuses, just trying to understand the pain I caused her. I even suggested going to couple therapy, which she's considering. I've also been working on myself. I haven't had a drop of alcohol since that night, and I've been going to therapy to deal with my anger issues. It's been tough, but I'm realizing I have some serious stuff I need to work on. Sarah says she appreciates that I'm taking responsibility, but she's still not sure if she can forgive me. She says the trust is broken, and she doesn't know if it can be repaired. Honestly, I don't blame her. I wouldn't trust me either if I were her. A few small positives, we've laughed a couple of times. It's like for a split second, I see a glimpse of the old Sarah, and it gives me a tiny bit of hope. I know I have a long road ahead of me. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes, even if it means just being a friend to her for a while. I messed up the best thing in my life, and I'm not going to give up without a fight. I'm still living with a ton of guilt, but it's starting to shift a little. Now, there's also a bit of hope mixed in there. I'm less of a complete mess than I was before. I'll keep you guys updated on how things go. Wish me luck. Final update. Hey everyone, I wanted to give you all a final update on the situation with Sarah. It's been a long and incredibly difficult journey, and I wanted to share how things have ultimately played out. To recap, I messed up big time. I was dealing with some personal issues, drank too much, and said some incredibly hurtful things to Sarah, completely destroying her trust in me. I've been living with the guilt ever since and trying to make amends. So, here's the final verdict. Sarah and I are not getting back together. I know that's not the fairy tale ending some of you might have been hoping for, but it's the reality of the situation. Sarah ultimately decided that the trust was too broken to repair. She said that while she appreciates the work I've been doing on myself, she can't see herself ever feeling safe and secure in a relationship with me again. And you know what? I respect that. It hurts like hell. There's no way to sugarcoat it. I lost the most important person in my life, and I have no one to blame but myself. There are moments when the guilt and regret wash over me like a tidal wave, and I wonder if I'll ever truly move on. But I'm also trying to focus on the positives, if there are any to be found in this mess. I'm committed to working through my issues, even if it's not going to save my relationship. I'm learning a lot about myself, my anger, and how to communicate more healthily. I messed up, and I have to accept the fact that my actions have consequences. This has been a hard but necessary lesson. This is the hardest part, but I'm slowly starting to understand that holding on to the guilt forever won't do anyone any good. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes and move forward without forgetting what I did. Sarah and I are on speaking terms. We've even hung out a few times as friends. It's weird and it's painful, but it's also okay. I'm grateful that she's still in my life in some capacity. I want to thank everyone who followed my story and offered advice and support. It meant a lot to me during a very dark time. The biggest takeaway from all of this is that your actions have consequences. Words can hurt, trust is fragile, and you should never take the people you love for granted. I learned that the hard way. This is truly the end of the update. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm determined to be a better person for myself and for anyone who comes into my life. Thank you again.